The leveled point system to decrease aggressive behaviors. Aggressive behaviors and impulsiveness control is extremely common in kids with autism and emotional disability. The student we have done a study on is Jimmy, is a 9-year-old boy who is diagnosed with emotional disability, which affects his performance and abilities. This study was conducted within a self-contained class at a public charter school specializing in kids with autism and other related disabilities, and is a K through 4 school. Class sizes range between 8 to 12 and have a instructional lead or teacher, as well as 3 paraprofessionals in the room. Jimmy is already on a behavior intervention plan that targets aggression as well as elopement. In this multiple baseline design, we're going to target both behaviors using frequency data for elopement and partial interval for aggression, and specifying those, whether it's a physical aggression or verbal. These were all taken, baseline was taken in an observation hub. These hubs provide video and sound, and we are able to see the entire classroom through these hubs without having to interfere with the environment. The student is given the ability to earn 60 points per day, and 25 on a half day. He was scored based on 5 categories, being following directions, respect, self-control, on task, and participation. Based on these levels, level 1 being more restrictive, Jimmy is not allowed to participate in group activities and not allowed to rotate during any rotations. The classes do 3 station rotations for all core curriculum. So a student will be mainly one-on-one with staff at his own desk. Upon completion of each day, student will receive a wolf buck, which is a reinforcer at our school store that we're able to purchase, fun toys and highly reinforcing items. Upon completion level 1, he will receive treasure chest box. He will be able to earn a least restrictive environment in level 2, meaning he can participate with the groups and earn other responsibilities back. However, is still mainly on a 1-to-1. Upon completion of that, he'll be given a more highly preferred reinforcer. And then levels 3 and 4 will also get higher in percentage, as well as days. So level 1 is 3 days, level 2 is 5 days, level 3 is 10 days, and level 4 is 20. And upon completion of level 4, Jimmy will be done with this intervention. Upon any active physical aggression, Jimmy was then removed from whatever day or level he was at to level 1, day 1. In this study, we define aggression as hitting and kicking of peers, including property destruction, breaking objects into 2 or more pieces, tearing items off walls, or using objects to break other objects. Some of the typical behaviors we saw were throwing chairs, tipping over desks, and peer aggression. And upon the visual of the graph, aggression was pretty high, as well as elopement. Once the intervention was implemented, you could see in session number 7, or number 5, 6, and 7, aggression was right around 60%. which is typical because introduction to a new system and a change in environment can take some time. And then, as you see in session 9, has returned to 0% aggression, in which student was earning the percentages for the day needed. And then session 14, we had a act of aggression, physical aggression. Student then went back down to day 1, level 1, and has not had any aggression since. For elopement, showed a steady decrease to about a mean of 2 elopements occurrences per day. That is significantly lower from what we see in baseline of up to 14. I was able to learn, a lot from this project. One thing is that the kind of the importance of positive reinforcement within any setting. Also, the withdrawal of reinforcement, kind of working with a different population and emotional disability has been a little challenging. Looking back at any changes I would make to that, we had a few limitations, being the calm down room. It didn't have a proper area for that, which led to some holds, which is a little more hands-on than what I would have, liked to see. And that also took good staffing to do so, as well as training for that. So I think if I were to conduct it in the future, I would try and have a better environment. Also, possibly having more students in the same realm of emotional disability could kind of open up a new study for future studies on possibly more group contingent studies. Other than that, I think it showed a great impact from the independent variable being the point level system intervention, and the dependent variable being aggression and elopement, and being able to see those results was a great thing to see.